What's up guys and welcome to Myth Busting Mondays episode 26. This is the show where we bust the myths that you guys leave in the comment section below. So if you have any myths you would like to see featured in next week's episode, all you've got to do is leave those in the comment section right now or at the end of the video and we'll see if those get featured next week. We are aiming for 2,000 likes on this video guys, but without further ado, let's get on to the first myth. The first myth of today's show has been sent in by the Squeaky Potato, and he asks, if you use the launch pad, then use killing time, will it freeze you in mid-air? Now, if you guys don't know, the killing time Gobblegum's description is that it stops zombies from moving for 20 seconds, and it also works with interactable objects inside the Easter egg as well. So this should be a lot of fun to try this, dudes. It doesn't stop a player normally when they're running around the map, but I wonder if this works on the Wonder Sphere. So let's try this. Nixaroo has the killing time Gobblegum and we are on the Wonder Sphere right now. And we're going to jump up in 3, 2, 1. No way! It actually worked, dudes. I cannot believe that. That actually worked. Wow. Okay, so the killing time Gobblegum can freeze a player in mid-air when they use the launch pad. Wow, I did not think that was going to work, but it did. Holy guacamole. And I'm using the fire bow as well, and let's shoot this. The circles are lit up. Let's run down and see if they actually work. Yes, the circles are lit up, dude. So that means that you can do the fire bow whilst doing this glitch, because in the same position that I was in then, we could technically have shot every single circle to do with the fire bow. So maybe this can be a little bit of a trick that you guys can use if you are having difficulties with upgrading that fire bow, dudes. That's crazy. But let's get on to the next myth. And the next myth of today's show has been sent in by Mr. C Gaming. And he asks, if you use Undead Man Walking, will it slow down a Panzer? Now, if you guys don't know, the Undead Man Walking Gobblegum allows all zombies on the map to slow down for 4 full minutes, down to walking speed. Now, the Panzer is technically a zombie, so this should really work. So let's go and try this out. So we've got the Panzer spawned into the map. He is chasing us. We're going to go and hit that Gobblegum machine and receive that Undead Man Walking Gobblegum. And let's see. No, the Undead Man Walking Gobblegum does not make the Panzer slow down. And we also tried this on Shadows of Evil as well with the Magua, and it does not work on there either, guys. So, it's impossible to get the Panzer or the Magua to slow back down with the Undead Man Walking Gobblegum. And the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Michaels Wazat. And he asks, can you do the boss fight without a bow? Now, yes, the answer to this is yes, guys. We've done this multiple times on the live streams, but for any of you guys that can't make it to the live streams, the answer to this is yes. We have completed it with the XM53 and also the starting pistols. You do still need to build the bows and do one of the bow upgrades to get to the boss fight, but when you are actually there, you do not need that bow to complete it. You can do it with any weapon that you wish. We've tried it with the Shiva as well. Probably advise you guys to not go with that Shiva fight. But apart from that, the XM53 is an amazing weapon to use on the boss fight. So I do advise that. And the answer to that myth is yes, guys. You can do the boss fight without a bow. And the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Nathan Crook. And he asks, can you use killing time to stop the clock on 935? Now, if you guys don't know, doing this step is actually a part of the Easter egg. Not the main Easter egg, but a side quest to get a new melee weapon, which is the plunger. But you don't stop the clock by using killing time, you stop the clock by actually flicking a switch in the clock tower. But can you do this with the killing time Gobblegum? I honestly didn't know how this one would play out. I wished it would have worked, so that's why we ended up doing this myth. So Nixaroo has got the killing time, and we're going to start running down to the pyramid device to see if the orb appears. And, oh, no, Nixaroo's telling me to come back. Nixaroo's telling me to come back. The clock doesn't even stop. So the killing time Gobblegum does not affect the clock in any way, which is really disappointing. I really thought this would have worked, but unfortunately killing time does not stop the clock. So some people could say that killing time does not kill time. There you go, guys. Let's get on to the next myth. And the next myth of today's show, guys, has been sent in by Mr. D Scrubs, and he asks, can you use anywhere but here inside the rocket testing area once the doors are shut near the teleporter? Now, this would be an awesome technique to actually get out of that room, because once the doors are shut, the teleporter turns off, so there's no way of escaping until the doors reopen. But can you do this with anywhere but here? Let's find this out, guys. Here we go. Yes, you can escape to the normal part of the map with the anywhere but here gobblegum when you are trapped inside that rocket testing area, guys. And now, let's get on to the final myth of today's show. And the final myth of today's show, guys, has been suggested by so many of you. It's, can you stop the rockets from blowing up the moon after the boss fight and once you put in that summoning key to the terminal on the Eisendrache? Can you stop the rockets from blowing up the moon? Now, I've wanted to try this for so long, and I'm pretty excited right now, dudes. And here we go. The rockets are launching up, guys, and we're going to be activating that killing time gobblegum in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, you can stop the rockets, guys. The moon is not blown up. And this leads away for another amazing myth, dudes. If we do it at the specific time as soon as it blows up, will the entire cutscene be in that extremely bright light after the moon blows up? I wonder if it will do that, dudes. But there you go, you can stop the rockets at the end of the Easter egg with the killing time gobblegum, dude. It will eventually run out after the 20 seconds and the moon will blow up. The cutscene will still play, but that is absolutely crazy, guys. That is the end of Myth-Busting Mondays, episode 26, guys. If you did enjoy this video, please click that like button, dudes. We are aiming for 2,000 likes on this video. And if you are brand new to the channel, make sure you click that subscribe button to become the latest member of the Pizza Club. I do have to say a massive shout out to Greg FPS for letting me use his killing times, and also Nick Saru for using some of his killing times in the games with us too, and also Carrot for helping out with the myths as well. All their links will be in the description below. Make sure you go and subscribe to all of those guys and tell them that CodeNamePizza sent you, dudes. And thank you for watching, guys, and peace out.